Yeah. I get stoned every day, I got nothing else to do. I'm getting drunk with my people till the night is through. When the night is through, won't have a fucking clue. Tomorrow breaks, so I maintain. Ha! Life's kinda funny, if you don't make money, then you stay to fucking study. Swimming from my language when I'm trying to get my answers together. For the grip of me, damn bitch, I never had it.
Learn to have it, I whip it,
Have it, flip it,
yeah, stab it,
flip it,
rabbit,
sell it, coming at you pure.
I'm always the last one to know everything. Shit, I don't even know who was performing.
Come on. Come on, come on, DC.
What's going on, DC?
When I'm in DC,
You know what I wanna hear. Yeah, you get shot over here.
when I'm out in Texas, you know what I wanna hear.
Yeah, you get props over here.
If you like drinking beer, you know what I wanna hear. If you smoke cheetah, you know what I wanna hear.
Yeah, you get props over here. How's everybody doing tonight? Big round of applause for Busy B. Wow.
Busy B. The band got busy
The
too.
band got busy too.
It was
Word.
crazy. Crazy.
Why the band ain't playing for us though? That would have been awesome. Let's do it, baby. Oh shit, the OG shit.
Yo, check it.
Corona.
Yo, check it.
Let's go, psych.
Come on.
Hey yo, it's it when I'm heated, I'm a heart stay cold. Ride around, make the gas round the map and slow. Behold the burning malice of a treacherous soul. First time I shot a gun to but since then, I never put her down, my friend. She go to war when I tell her, fuck her, who, why, when. Indeed, it's good to have it, not need. Even better when you can shoot back and I bleed. I'm popping like an L full of C. Teams getting bigger, got more mouths to feed. Shorty, let me tell you about my only vice. Got to do with lots of money and it ain't nothing nice.
Say what?
It ain't nothing nice.
Come on.
Yo, if you believe in God, you do time to save you. Cause we and my niggas here, we ain't trying to pay you.
Regardless of the fact
That is close to home, we gotta finish life so we can start our own.
and you believe in God,
You do time to save you. Cause me and my niggas here, we ain't trying to pay you.
regardless of the fact
That is close to home, we gotta finish your life so we can start our own. Come on,
Hey
Psycho.
yo, my audio's guaranteed to lift the audience.
It was that time again,
So we gathered up 40 men, 40 ounces.
tree burning, head bouncing,
Dollars is the mission.
sitting in the yoga position.
Isolate my mind from your bitchin'. Pulp fiction, lose you in the mix. Let's get this poppin'. Lock down the top 10. Not these pretty boy cats on the ass each time we drop, kid. Yeah, you know how we comin'.
Raw grooves with the funky drum drumming.
When my song goes off, you'll still be humming.
Nodding your head.
Or singing my chorus, the after midnight theme. 4 in the morning, blunt beat, pillin' Dutchess. Fill 'em in like taco shell. Filling judges, filling Jake with half a cake in my coat. Pointing cats like remotes and cats for the federal notes.
What?
Tossing bodies off boats. Hip-hop museum, let's
You
go.
believe in God, you do time to save you. Cause me and my nigga here, we ain't trying to pay you.
I am on mic number 5. Yes, here we are. I'm Jeremy Beaver, CEO and founder of Listen Vision, with my DJ, the one, the only.
B-Dub the Boy Wonder.
Well, damn.
We
Hello.
woke now, right?
Whew.
You woke now, right?
I'm drinking Rip It, but
There
I
we
did
go.
not need it after that introduction.
Yes, we are officially woke right here in the building. It's Friday.
We are woke as fuck. My God. B-Dub, we had an incredibly involved weekend.
Very, very much so.
Here we are. It's Friday, so we're like talking about basically last week.
Weekend, correct.
I know, but our last show, when you joined last Friday at 5, we were getting ready for the very next day, the grand closing gala at the Hip Hop Museum. 60 days, 2 months of a pop-up experience that was closing,
Yep.
and now it has closed. It has ended here in Washington, D.C., and our set is adorned with some of the incredible memorabilia that we got signed and autographed at the closing gala. We got, of course, what more can I say? We got the top billin' record there from Milk D, Audio 2. We got Nobody Beats the Biz, signed by Biz Marquee. We got the Beat Nuts, Watch Out Now, signed by Juju and Psycho Les. And if you're just tuning in, you saw that the intro of the show was clips from their performance at the gala. And that was a really great, amazing performance. I'm sorry, I'm just getting my chain together here. This is actually the actual jewel from Run the Jewels. And I thought it would be a cool idea to put it on set on my microphone until I realized it didn't want to hang properly. All right, there we go. That looks pretty dope, actually. All right, keep it like that. All right, anyways, let's get right into things. I'm sorry. Oh, and I forgot this signed hat from Cannabis. That's pretty cool, too. Incredible. We're gonna show you more pictures and videos, but absolutely incredible day in the evening there. But let's get right into Today in Hip Hop. That's right. Today in hip hop, you might not think of Elton John as a hip hop head.
No,
but
not at all.
Sure enough, Elton John calls A Tribe Called Quest the seminal hip hop band of all time. And there's a picture of him with Q-Tip. I mean, go read the article, on OK Player, because for whatever it's worth, Elton John is one of the greatest songwriters, of all time. There's no debating that, actually. So to have him say those words about A Tribe Called Quest, I think is an interesting take on hip-hop.
Definitely.
I'd hate to admit I didn't read it. It was just clickbaity, right? But I will go back and read it and see what he had to say about them. If you noticed, these days lately, I've been dripping. That's right.
Drip, drip, drip.
I can't help it, guys. I can't help it, and I'm gonna just,
look. Full 360, please.
We are now, I am now sponsored. We are now sponsored by Sean John, and a gentleman. Oh, look at that! New York, Los Angeles, London, and a gentleman you might have heard of. His name is P Diddy. Yep, that's his name. His name is P Diddy, Puff Daddy, Sean John. Yes. Oh, look at this. Can we look at the sleeve? Look at the sleeve. Look at that. Bad boy. And let me show you the other sleeve. Mitchell and Ness. Okay, so I'm sorry I'm bragging. I don't like to brag. Yes, I do. But this is a momentous occasion. I never thought in all of my years I would do anything worthy of being sponsored by Sean John or P. Diddy. But it has happened thanks to my business partner, David Mays. And many more amazing things to come about that. So speaking of dripping and couture, I thought it'd be really appropriate to show you this new jumpsuit that I plan on ordering from Dipset. That's right, dipsetcouture.us. Go to dipsetcouture.us to get either the black or the blue velour running suits. Dipset Diplomat running suits. That's right. They got a lot of other stuff there. They got some pretty cool beanies. Everyone has seen the hats. Everyone's familiar with the hats. Yeah, I fuck with those. Also, on June 15th, I'm sure my friend One Deuce and Stoner of the DMV Weed Guys. Did I say that right? Real Weed Guys DMV. My dyslexia gets the better of me. Will come with me to see Eric B. and Rakim on June 15th at Dar Constitution Hall here in Washington, D.C. You got to go check this out. I've seen them a million times, but 1,000,001 can't hurt because they are the greatest. Especially Rakim is really amazing. One of my favorite podcasts, from one, nerdy white Jewish guy to another. I played this for B-Dub. And B-Dub looked at me and was like, dude, he's just as nerdy as you are. So this is Grown Man Podcast, one of my favorite podcasts. Woo! And I got to tell you, I don't know why he uses these pictures. They make nothing.
The side boob?
It has nothing to do with side boob. This newest episode is a spotlight on Select Records. If anyone likes Kid and Play and Mellow Man Ace and... oh God, the Jerky Boys, right? No, seriously.
Okay.
They were all on Select Records, a really interesting record label. Go check out their latest podcast. All right, and now happy birthday shout-outs. What month is this? I mean, I know it's March, but what sign is that? Anyone know? Pisces and Aries. Shout out to all of the Pisces and Aries out there, just like Large Professor and DJ Premier. Look at this amazing picture of Marco Polo, the producer on the far right, DJ Premier, and Large Professor. And I believe that is... fuck. I don't know who that is straight in the middle, so I'm not going to venture a guess. But there you go. Three of the greatest producers out these days. Happy birthday to DJ Premier. And to, there's another DJ Premier picture we have, actually. Yep, March 21st. Happy birthday to you. Look at that Polo Grounds hat. That's actually fresh as fuck. Also, happy birthday to... Oh, do we have another DJ Premier picture? 3 DJ Premier pictures. Oh my God. Well, shout out the Soulful Fro out there in the UK who makes these incredible images on vinyl. Go to her website. I'm sorry, the Artful Fro. God damn, I always mess her name up. I'm so sorry. Artful Fro. Go get those vinyls. You can purchase them right on her website. Okay, go Google Artful Fro. Another happy birthday shout out to Queen Latifah, and of course this image is being brought to you by Medina Design, medina.co.uk. This is from the Game of Microphones series that he's done. Are also featured in the Hip Hop Museum. So happy birthday to Queen Latifah, celebrating a birthday. And lastly, we said it before, say it again, Large Professor. This image is also coming to you from medina.co.uk. A really cool GIF that he put together on his Facebook page. So shout out to Large Pro and happy birthday. So today in Hip Hop, we are recapping all of the amazing things that happened this weekend at the closing gala. I'd like to show you just a few pictures, what it looked like. There we go. We got my business partner, David Mays, one and only, slow down, hold on, let's go back. Got David Mays and DJ Doo-Up. Oh my God, this is just, oh God, it's going a little fast there, buddy. DJ Cool, Biz Marquee. Maybe we'll run them again here. Okay, there's David Mays and DJ Doo-Up. And then we have Biz Marquee and DJ Doo-Up. These are Doo-Up's pictures, so shout out you, my friend. Biz Marquee and Milk D. And DJ Cool and DJ Doo-Up. A lot of incredible names, famous folks in the house that night. Those are just a few. There's Domingo, the producer, and DJ Doo-Up. There's Busy B, world first solo MC, DJ Doo-Up. And again with Milk D. Really, really special night that night. Just an absolutely... Yeah, and in fact, stay tuned, because later in the show, Biz Marquee was beatboxing while Milk D was rapping Top Billin'. And that was like a moment. And that was an entire moment. So, more news that we need to tell you about today in hip-hop. Oh, man. You know, cheese. I love cheese.
Who doesn't love cheese?
Who doesn't love cheese? Do you guys love cheese? Studio audience? Do you like cheese, Igor? Hey, Deezy, my producer, do you like cheese? You love cheese. We all love cheese. Well, guess what makes cheese taste better? Put the picture up. Playing hip-hop music to it. That's right.
Wow.
If you play hip-hop music to cheese, it becomes better tasting. This is science, and look at that. It's in the SmithsonianMagazine.com, so you know this is true. Scientifically proven cheese tastes better
With hip-hop.
with hip-hop.
All right.
Yo-yo's in the house. Everybody, I don't know if you're playing music to your... I'm not. But I am now encouraged to try just to see what happens when you play hip-hop to cheese. I'm Dude, you guys think I'm messing around. This is science. Okay? All right, anyways, in other scientific news, Jay-Z's Blueprint album has been added to the Library of Congress. And this is the National Sound Registry, I believe, that this recording has been added to. It's a really, really incredible selection of American recordings that are inducted into the Library of Congress. So to be selected, it's a very, very special occasion. I'm pretty sure that Illmatic was also one of the recordings selected. I love Jay-Z. I'm a huge Jay-Z fan. I'm not sure that is the recording I would have picked. Let's go around the room real quickly. Hey, B-Dub, if you had to pick one Jay-Z album to induct into the Library of Congress, what album would you choose?
That is a tough one. He has so many good ones, man. But wow, let's say Blueprint. Do Blueprint.
Oh, okay. So you're okay with that choice?
I'm gonna say Blueprint.
What if you had to only induct one Jay-Z album into Library of Congress, what album would it be?
Then if it's
Oh, okay, that was very specific. Chuck, he said Life and Times Volume 3. Chuck, you're okay with Blueprint? Right. Sir with Blue Jacket. Oh, okay. Well, you know what? I'm maybe alone on that one then. Okay. I might say either Reasonable Doubt or the Black Album. And the reason why I say the Black Album is because of Timberlake's production on that. I thought that was like peanut butter and jelly. You know what I mean? Great, right. Retirement hip-hop albums. All right, we want to also, from the closing gala, we also want to shout out Kevin Sean Lewis. Look at this incredible painting that he made for Biz Markie. Absolutely. He did it all live while we were having our panel discussion in the afternoon. He painted this all live, and Biz Markie was there. And then, next picture, he signed it. Biz Markie signed the actual picture right below his eyeball. So there's the picture. There's me holding it up. I'm cheesing because that was the moment he said, and now it's your guys. So that's now part of the permanent collection at the Hip Hop Museum. I'm so proud of and thankful to Kevin Sean Lewis. Thank you, sir. We appreciate you. Oh my God, so much news today. This is great. Oh, this is so cool. You remember a few weeks ago when I was telling everybody about Skills? Skills had his own day in Richmond dedicated to him. Uh-huh. Check this picture out. I have to read it off the picture. I'm sorry. Oh, screw nuts. Throwback Thursday at work at the VCU parking deck. I wrote a gazillion songs in this booth. I worked in this booth while I had a record deal and videos on BET and MTV. Went on tour with 50 and came back home and went back to work in this booth. Today they will call y'all struggle rappers because you trying to get on, but music isn't paying. I think he probably meant paying your bills yet. Fuck what they talk about. Don't let anyone discourage you. So I thought that was great. I thought that was real because, everyone, especially social media, wants to front and pretend like, they're doing all sorts of gigantic things that paying, just millions of dollars. When in reality, they got to do some really serious things to pay their bills, like work HVAC, and do some real ass shit just to get by, okay? Even though you see them on stage with 50 Cent. They might be working in a parking garage when they get door. I just thought that was so motivational. Like, just can do that shit, you guys. If you're a rapper or a DJ or a producer, just swallow your fucking pride and go get a job at Starbucks or Target or whatever. Because the fact of the matter is that job, for me, I worked at a record store a whole summer. It allowed me to save up and buy an MPC. If I hadn't saved up and bought the MPC, I would have never fucking made a single beat in my life. Okay, so you got to swallow your pride and do shit. So I was so impressed with you, Mad Skills, for putting that out there. You didn't have to put that out there. Okay, in other news, for Women's History Month, MC Shaw Rock. If you know anything about hip-hop, MC Shaw Rock was hip-hop's first female MC, and she received a certificate of recognition by New York's Mayor Bill de Blasio who a lot of people may not realize is a big hip hop fan. So good for you, Mayor Bill de Blasio, for recognizing strong black women, especially one who was the very first, solo female MC. And if I'm right, she was with the Funky 4+1, but I'm sure our historian Jay Quan will be quick to correct me on that. All right, a few more pieces of news because apparently I packed our show filled with news today. That's okay. I'm okay with that. Let's see. Oh, yeah. So there's an artist named Sanford Green. And he has illustrated Pete Rock's newest album, which was, I believe, a beat tape. But check out this artwork that Sanford Green made. This is really fucking cool, man. Look at this. Yeah, look at that. Oh, and let me just, yeah, okay, cool. There it is, and then we'll go to the next one. Just look at that for a second. That's really just, wow. Lots happening there. Okay, and then Pete Rock said, pick up your vinyl of Return of the SP1200 at a store near you, Record Store. Oh, it's coming out Record Store Day. First released by Pete Rock on True Soul in some year on April 12th. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm sorry. That's a re-release. I'm familiar with this record, actually. So I guess maybe this is the return. Maybe it's somehow different. Well, it's new artwork, and I love Record Store Day. Did you know Record Store Day was started by a record store in Fellsville, Baltimore?
You do now.
There's this record store in Baltimore, just like, I don't want to say the words run of the mill, but they've been there a long time. I wish I could think of their name. And they invented the concept of having an entire day dedicated to vinyl and re-releases and all these very uniquely curated kind of releases. So shout out to the people at Record Store Day. I try to make a note to myself to get in contact with you guys from the museum. Oh, speaking of the museum, look at this. Vicky Toback. Thank you, Vicky, for being a panel member. Vicky is the author of, Book of the Year, nominated for Music Book of the Year by the New York Times. And she has a new photography exhibition opening next month at the Annenberg Space for Photography in Los Angeles, which will celebrate the work of some of hip-hop's most renowned photographers and their subjects, presenting a visual journey through the culture's history. And her book, Contact High, A Visual History of Hip-Hop, is set to open, I guess this whole thing is set to open April 26th and promises fans an inside look at the creation of some of the genre's most iconic images through a photographer's most intimate tool, the unedited contact sheets. Oh my God, that's right. So she's going to have the actual contact sheets there, you guys, on display. Dave and I are going to try to fly out and see this, featuring creative direction by hip-hop pioneer Fab Five Fresh. The Contact High exhibit was curated by Vicky, author of the best-selling coffee table book by the same name. It will showcase 140 works by 60 photographers and more than 55 original contact sheets of hip-hop luminaries, from the notorious Big and Salt and Peppa to early portraits of Jay-Z, Kendrick Lamar, and Kanye West. Rare memorabilia, including Biggie's iconic crown and Eric B. and Rakim's custom Dapper Danger jackets, will be on display to complement the photographs. So, if you're in the LA area, go check out the Annenberg Space. That sounds like a really incredible show. She was telling me all about it. And hopefully I'll bump into you out there, because Dan and I are going to try to make it out. All right. Is that it? Oh, whew, that's it. My God, that was a lot. That was what? R.I.P. Thank you. My producer, the greatest producer ever, reminds me, R.I.P. Fife Dog, who passed away today 3 years ago. Okay, and it's hard to believe that it's already been 3 years. The Artful Fro dedicated, this incredible piece to him and their memory and legacy. So go and buy everything Tribe Called Quest and make a donation in the name of Dog's family. I'm pretty sure there's a foundation out there. There's also an incredible park in Queens that has just these most beautiful sculptures that are dedicated to Prodigy, Fife Dog, and Jam Master Jay. That's right. Those were all Queens natives.
Yes.
And I've reported on this before, but I'm going to report on it again because I can't remember the artist's name. But I want to let you know these are permanent statues out there in, pretty sure in Corona, Queens. So go check out beautiful statues, one of which is Fife Dog. Okay, so here we go. We're going to jump back into our opening video, okay? Opening video. We're going to show it to you again. DZ, I don't think it is, but is it possible to jump into a video not from the beginning but from the middle? It is. Okay. So we're going to quickly show you some more performance from the very grand closing, the very last day of the Hip Hop Museum, past Saturday. Okay. Check this out. These are the Beatnuts performing. And when we come back, our featured video section, you're tuned in to Hip Hop in Action. I'm Jeremy Beater, CEO and founder of Listen Vision and the Hip Hop Museum. The one, the only.
B-Dub the Boy Wonder.
And these are the Beatnuts performing at our grand
Those are
closing.
the facts that it's close to home.
We gotta finish your life.
So we can start our own.
And you believe God, you do tell him to save you.
Me and my niggas here, we ain't trying to pay you.
Regardless, 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 regardless.
Yeah.
I do my own echo chambers.
Yes, yes, yeah. That was 25 fucking years ago.
Ever anywhere else for the rest of your life. This is Biz Markie beatboxing with Milk D rapping Top Billin' simultaneously. Check this out.
Video going. Yo,
We got Nonchalant, we got my man named Priest, we got Iris, Trini, and say the least. My name is Diabolical in the General B. I'm together, y'all, but came out with the E. Got more rhymes than Muhammad Ali. So, fuck everybody.
That's how we doing. Hip Hop Museum joint. Nonchalant, Trinity. It's love. Peace.
Okay, that was a different stage clip, but that's good too. So that's Biz Markie beatboxing with Priest, MC Priest, and DJ Trini, Nonchalant, and Iron. Silly special moments happening backstage there for grand closing. But the moment that I was talking about, here is an impromptu Top Billin' with Milk D and Biz Markie.
That's enough. No more.
Yeah. I got to be honest with you. I never realized that was on my bucket list until it happened. And then I was like, fuck. That was crazy, bro. And I'm sorry for the glitchy videos I'm watching on Facebook. But I don't care because this is so special. It's worth even watching with the glitches. Speaking of incredible things happening, we actually have a video that they put together for Vicky's Toback Annenberg show out in the Annenberg space in LA. So I want to see if we can show that video real quick. This is what it's going to be looking like, what it's going to feel like, or what it's going to sound like, what's going to be all put together there out in the Annenberg space out in LA with Vicky Toback. Take it away.
Young bloods have no sense of history.
right, there you have it. So don't forget, on April 26th, her show is open there in L.A., the Contact Kai show with over 75 original contact sheets from the, luminaries of hip-hop and the iconic photographers that took all of these amazing shots. Okay. Let's see. I found a really cool thing. I was on a football team in high school, and the unity and then the camaraderie in football teams is really, hard to describe. So rather than try to tell you what it's like to be with a whole bunch of jocular dudes who are really, kind of like on the same karmic level or wavelength at one time, I'm just going to show you this video that demonstrates it when they start rapping Big Smalls Juicy all together in the locker room. So check out this video. There you have it. Man, it gets guys together like a few topics. One of them is girls, one of them is weed or liquor, and the other one is hip hop. That's right. Brings it all together. And of course, all right, let's do a little close up on this. I could to show this earlier. So last week we showed the poster, this limited edition poster. Now we're going to show it signed. So here we have all of the inductees: Psycho S, Juju, Bismarcky, Domingo, Doo-Wop, Milk D, Brucey B, and Cannabis. They all oh my God! It's a disaster. It's a typhoon. It's a typhoon on the radio show. How incredible is that, though? Look at this poster. Is that just... That is really special, isn't it? So I have actually a few of these, and we're going to be putting these on our website. In fact, BW and I, after the show, talk about the new hip-hop shop. That's right. The hip-hop shop. Thank you. Oh, wow. You guys are amazing. I'm telling you, the best producers, DJs in the land. So, hiphopmuseumdc.org is our website. Month, he sends us some of the most amazing hats. and they were really one of the centerpieces of the hip-hop shop at the Hip Hop Museum. Everybody fucking loves these. And what's neat is that you'll be just now someone down the street or look online, and you'll look at someone and be like, oh my God, he's got one. And it kind of like links us now all together in brotherhood, in hip-hop brotherhood.
It's like a fraternity sorority thing. You got to mix those words together. That's what
it's a sorority.
There you go.
Everyone knows that word. Come on, dude. All right, I'm a little wired actually after this. Rip it. What else am I talking about? So I never ever talk badly about anyone because I was not taught to do that. I was taught to never speak badly about people. You got something bad to say about someone? Say it to their face. I have some balls, right? But I got to tell you, this rubbed me in the weird way. And it maybe is because we were inducted nonchalant into the museum on Saturday. So this new gal who comes, I guess, out of Maryland, out of this area. Her name is Rico Nasty.
Yeah.
She's got a lot of press and a lot of attention. And I say it like this. If you want to be a basketball player, right, and let's say you're from Philadelphia, even though you might be a youngin', you're still going to know who like Dr. J was. Okay, that's my point here. Okay, it's a respect. So if you are a young female MC from the DMV, you should probably just have a level of cognition of even who Nonchalant is. Okay, in this area, it's almost kind of par for the course. So Nardwar, who I love a lot and I think is a great interviewer, who actually is one of my favorite fucking interviewers of all time, host Nardwar, best researcher. Well, watch this. You're going to love this clip. So Nardwar just interviewed Nasty, and before I say anything, I'm just going to show you this is how it went down.
What do you know about female rappers from DC?
Female rappers from DC. I'm the best one.
Well, Rico Nasty, I thought I would get a gift of an OG rapper from DC, Nonchalant.
Whoa, okay.
She's from DC, and now she's a DJ and a butcher as well.
She's a butcher?
She's a butcher and a DJ, and it was instrumental on the song as well. So you could perform it with her or without her.
I hope she's fine. I'm going to listen to this.
What do you think, though, about OG DC MCs?
I think that it takes a lot of creativity to come out of the DMV and get some type of recognition. So I do salute to anybody who came out of the DMV. But I feel like it's very tedious. I feel like people who come out of the DMV are like perfectionists. They want everything to be like a certain sound. And a lot of it is very DMV influenced. So I'm really excited to see what her shit sounded like from back in the day, like what the DMV was.
Nonchalant, 1996. An instrumental.
Wait. Before they start getting up in my ass, I'm not from DC. I'm from Maryland.
But still, you rep DMV.
I rep Maryland. I rep the DMV.
The DMV.
You know, it's a whole shebang. But you know where I'm from, they're like, you're not from there. You're here. So whatever. You know, I love the DMV, DC, Maryland, Virginia, the whole shebang. The show sell out everywhere I'm at, so it don't really matter.
My DJ left the set. My DJ literally left the set. He's. Are you upset? So you look the way I feel. What do you say?
Rico, I'm like really disappointed.
Yeah.
That like really. Seriously, I mean your camp should have hipped you. It's pioneers of the city, man. You come about this city, you definitely got to know who pioneers are, who actually wait for you actually to do that as well. So,
like, if there were a lot of very successful, talented females from our area, okay, so you don't know one of them.
Yeah.
There only is one. You know what I'm saying? The list is one person long.
Rico, salute to you doing your thing. Yeah. You are a dope artist, but at the same time, do your history.
Yeah. Just a little bit of research, but you know this is systemic. I think in the generational divide we have going on in hip hop, and Dave and I go back and forth all the time, which is that. You know, when we were coming in, you know, they were saying, you know, face down, ass, you know, and the stuff we were listening to was really, you know, appropriate and not cool, and the mothers groups were coming out, and honestly, what did that make us want to do? Listen to it more. Okay, so I'm not railing against the mumble rap or the trap music. I think there's room for all of it. What I think is that if you get into football, you know who Joe Namath was. You know, it's 2019, but you know who Joe Montana was. You know who Lawrence Taylor was. You get in the league, you have an understanding of a little bit what came before you. Why? Because it makes you better at what you do. And so this isn't me being a cranky or grumpy old man. This is just like actually a little bit of little advice to a bunch of young people who probably aren't fucking watching this show.
Please,
so what does it even
take
matter?
that advice. Take that advice.
Well, if you watch the show, I salute you. If you are under the age of 30 and watching our show, please write me because I'm going to give you a present. I'm serious. JeremyBeaver@gmail.com. Send me an email watching this show. I'm going to send you a T-shirt and a pin from the Hip Hop Museum just for trying to do a little research yourself. Okay? Anyway, all right. Off my soapbox. Here we go. The last little piece of tidbit. I'm not going to let my DJ spin. The last little tidbit I have here is this guy whose art and digital artwork I just love. And I've been showing him every single week. His name is Elise Farrell. And he animates...
Every time I made a name, yes, I'm ready.
His name sounds like pasta. I want to eat his name. That's a weird... Elise Farrell. Oh, it's a delicious Elise Farrell. I love your delicious food. So, Sean P. Imperious, his last album, it was released posthumously, but it was made while he was still with us. He animated the cover. I'm pretty sure this is new. Check this out. This is the animation for Imperious Rex. Yes. And One Deuce reminds us also, welcome back to Hip Hop in Action. One Deuce reminds us that also Sean P. just posthumously released, or totally like a duck down released, Professor and Sean P. What's that thing called, One Deuce? Do we know the name of it? Yeah, I forget what it's called. 1986? I forget what it's called. It's really good. It's really good, but it's a bunch of old verses. They just keep working it because no one gets tired of it. Everybody's just unlimited appetite for Sean P. I'm out of news, man. I'm out of news. I'm out of things to. You're watching a show called Hip Hop in Action. I'm Jeremy Beaver, CEO and founder of Listen Vision, with my DJ, the one, the only
B-Double Boy Wonder.
Look at me. Wiggle my mustache. I like that. So that's the point in the show where basically we're out of things to do and say. And so what I say at this point is stay tuned because Freestyle Fridays are coming up. And then at 8 o'clock, it is DMV Real Guys Weed. DMV Real Guys Weed. You get that right? I got that correct. That was perfect. That's what I said. That's what I said.
He'll be here all week.
DMV Real Guys of Weed. I keep saying it properly. Okay, so the real weed guys of DMV, the DMV guys that love weed, are at 8 o'clock. I don't think you should miss this. Unless smoking now, you'll probably miss it, though. That's your loss. After that, we have what's today? Friday? Too Real. Oh God. Too Real? Yes. Too Real. Lots of shows on this network. This is the show.
The owner of the studio.
Just totally falls apart at the end here. Next week, we're going to have some guests again. The reason why we haven't had any guests the last couple of weeks is so much news to tell you about with the museum. But next week, guess who I'm trying to get for us? I'm not promising.
Who that?
Next week might be cannabis. Okay?
Because that's how we roll.
Because that's how we roll. right, so stay tuned. Next Friday at 5 p.m. we are Hip Hop Action. Until then, let's roll the rest of the beat nuts. Okay, so just more of that. Maybe skip ahead to the beat nuts. Okay, and then we'll play that, and then we'll end the broadcast a little early. And I'm talking while I'm. That's right. So here we go. Hip Hop in Action until next Friday at 5. This show's sent. Peace.
So you know, got the metal jacket every fucking place I go, so play the on-board, son. Or maybe stick around for a love me a necktie. Whatever the fuck you do, get out the place. I got that shit to blow that smile right off of your face. I wanna fuck, drink beer, and smoke some shit. Fuck, drink beer, and smoke. I wanna fuck, drink beer, and smoke some shit. Fuck, drink beer, and smoke some shit. I have to fuck, drink beer, and smoke some shit. Come on.